Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to get into this first official trailer of Scream 7 that is written and directed by Kevin Williams, who have previously written the whole Scream franchise, and I'm someone who is a fan of the franchise. So, Scream 5 and 6, I liked them, but I did not love them as much. I mean, you had the two co-directors who did Ready or Not, and they were supposed to direct the Scream 7 with the new characters that we have grown to for the other first two movies. But then Melissa Barrera have gone on social media talking about the whole political talk about Israel and Palestine, which I won't go into it too much, and it had too much baggage, and the studio decided to cut her out. I mean, I don't know the full story. I mean, I'm not exactly sure. When she dropped out, so did Jenna Ortega, that decided that they are not going to do this without her, and especially the directors that have dropped out. So they decided to do a lot of rewrites of the script for Scream 7, and Kevin Williams stepped in and tried to direct it, which he has never directed before in his entire life. I've seen a lot of his movies that was written by him. He also did I Know What You Did Last Summer, the original film, and he also did the movie called The Faculty, which I loved. So sometimes when they bring in a guy who has never directed his entire life from an existing IP that worked on either as a producer or as a screenwriter, most of the time it doesn't always turn out well. And then now they announced that Neve Campbell was able to get enough money and able to talk her into coming back to the franchise, because she has not been in the last Scream film. She has only been in the 5th movie, and she only had it was more of a supporting role, and then she disappears after that because she wasn't getting paid enough to do the 6th movie, so she left that project, and now they were able to get her back on to do the 7th movie. And how they're going to do this, because they're bringing back a lot of these OG dead characters from the franchise, and you're always wondering, are they going to do a whole complete meta commentary, or like kind of like the Wes Craven's New Nightmare style, or are they going to try to somehow either bring back as a hallucination or maybe as a generated AI? I have no idea, especially when they announced that Matthew Litter was going to return to the franchise. People always predicted, like, did he really die in the original Scream movie? Was he in a coma for all these years, and now he's going to come back and get his revenge on Sidney Prescott? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going into this completely blind. Let's hope that this trailer really gets me intrigued. I mean, I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm not that too excited, but I'm still curious to see what they're going to do with it. And now I'm going to get into this first official trailer right now.
This is it.
Oh, they got him from American Vandal.
Oh, that's so cool.
What the hell?
It's a motion detector.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ooh. What? Is this supposed to be like a movie set or something? What the hell's going on? Ooh! That's gonna be graphic.
Hello? Hello, Sydney. Did you miss me?
Oh, she's back. Yep.
Nice little town you found. You and your pretty daughter. Reminds me of where we grew up.
Oh.
Well, you sure know a lot about me for another asshole hiding behind a voice changer.
Oh, I'm not hiding, Sydney. Not this time.
Down to the end.
I want to be a fighter like you. If you hurt her.
I'm not going to hurt her until you're here to see it.
Let's unmask this fucker.
Oh, there's Gail. She's back. Oh, there's some of the characters from the previous Scream movies. The new characters.
Near you.
Where is my daughter? Tatum, listen to me. He's trying to find another way in. We're gonna do this together. You're gonna have to shoot him through the wall. Where? To the right of the door. Shoot him now! Do it now!
Oh, shit.
He's dead. You need to make sure you shoot him in the head.
I'm gonna burn it all down.
Mother!
This is gonna be fun.
So that's the official trailer of Scream 7, and they dropped that trailer a day before Halloween, which it makes sense that they wanted to do it the day before, and this movie does not come out till February 27th. I wish they would have dropped it on the day of Halloween. I think it would have made much more better sense, but I thought that this was a decent trailer that didn't show us a lot. It just shows us that we're back to its roots. It felt like a straight-up sequel to Scream 5, basically, because in the last Scream movie, Scream 6, Sidney Prescott was nowhere to be seen in the last movie, because we already know why from different reasons, but now they were able to get her back to the franchise, and now this is going to be revolving around her and her daughter too. So it seems like she wants to be a fighter just like her mother, and I hope that this whole plot twist, I hope they don't do some of the dumbest thing like they did in Scream 4, because I was not a big fan of that plot twist in the fourth movie, that a family member wants to be like her and they staged the whole thing and just so that they can get a 15 minutes of fame. I hope that this does not happen in what happened in Scream 4. I hope they don't repeat that cycle, that her daughter just hired some guy to do this whole murder spree, and that she will be taught by her mother to protect herself and pull that whole T2 situation. I hope they don't fucking do that, because that would be the dumbest thing and very anticlimactic they have ever done, and in one of the laziest writing. And from what we've seen in this trailer, that the Ghostface that's talking to Sydney in that scene, it's just like, hey, I'm not hiding anymore. So, I mean, that could be very misleading, but at the same time, we know that Matthew Lillard is going to be coming back to the franchise, and most of the characters that are dead, they're mostly coming back, and somehow, some shape or form, either a hallucination, or AI generated, or something, or maybe a flashback, but I have a feeling that might be Matthew Lillard as Stu, because they might pull off that whole excuse of how did he survive after getting the fucking TV falling onto his face? How did he survive that? They might say he probably was in a coma for all these years and now he's back and try to have that little revenge. What did they pull that? What did they bring into the supernatural element to the franchise? Even though throughout all 6 of these movies there were no supernatural elements. If they're willing to go that far, at least do it well and do it right and make it believable and without being too silly and ridiculous, even though the concept is silly. But I hope they don't pull that stupid shit like that. I just really hope that they just do it well and make sure it's well executed. I mean, I'm not expecting much. I'm just hoping that it just be a decent Scream movie, because that's what it felt like from the trailer. It felt like another Scream movie that we've seen countless times before, and I'm glad that we got Neve Campbell back, and then we got Courtney Cox back as Gale. She's going to be teaming up together, and she's going to be bringing along these 2 characters that we had in the last 2 movies, which is kind of a little bit silly and ridiculous, but you know what? It's one of those things that you gotta have to turn your brain off for certain moments and suspend your disbeliefs. But for me personally, like, I did like Scream 5. I didn't love it, but I thought it really got back to its roots for a certain way, even though I wish that Neve Campbell should have been one of the main characters of the movie, and she was only in it for the second half of the film, and then you don't see her through the next movie. But it almost felt, the Scream 7 felt like it was more of a direct sequel to Scream 5, because now it's a continuation of Sidney Prescott. But anyway, I hope for the best. I hope that they do it well, but you know what? I try to keep it like very low expectations, especially when you have the screenwriter for this movie and a guy who has never directed before. I thought the trailer was decent. I liked it, and I'm still going to go see this movie in the theater. I hope for the best. But anyway, what did you think of Scream 7? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this reaction, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you know when my videos are up. If you want to follow my social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, the link tree will be down in the description down below. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, wherever you're from, and stay tuned for more of my content.